Hello everyone, Mike Arend here, the Soul Mechanic, and I'm welcoming you to another episode of Men on Fire, the 5-Minute Message. Welcome to another episode of Men on Fire, the 5-Minute Message here on Soul Mechanic Radio. We're going to continue with the 10 illusions that people hang on to with the 8th illusion, which is the illusion of conditionality. Now, this one may sound a little confusing at first, but bear with me and I'll try to explain it the best that I can. Now, we are unconditional beings, but there is no way that we can know we are unconditional because there is no condition in which we act unconditionally. I know people talk about, unconditionally loving something, but it's very tough for humans to really do that. It's not like a dog that will unconditionally love us. I mean, unless we beat the crap out of the poor dog, they will always love us. And in fact, even that can be overcome. And it has been. So there is no condition in which we act unconditionally, really. So therefore, we are in no condition. Told you it was a little confusing, didn't I? Okay, so let me try to explain this. As the term beings implies, as in human beings, we came to this physical realm called the Earth just to be. That's all we had to do. We didn't have to do anything else. We just came here to be and experience. But pure beingness just didn't seem to satisfy us. So we created this illusion of conditionality, that there were conditions. This is the idea that one part of us, one part of life, depends on another in order to be. So in order to be, just be on Earth, we had to think that something depends on something else in order to be that. But you see, life as we know it simply becomes what it becomes, but in order for us to define it and describe it, measure it and control it, we have ascribed certain conditions to it. But life has no conditions. Real life has no conditions. A tree is just treeing. A flower just goes about flowering. It doesn't have any conditions other than it needs water and sunlight to grow. They just simply are. And life is what it is. And therefore you may have most likely heard this saying, I am that I am. And that might have a little bit more meaning for you now. Think about this for a moment. Has there ever been a moment that you have found yourself in that you were able to rise above? We all have, right? We all have found ourselves in certain situations that we overcame. But in truth, we never overcame it at all because we never were it. We never were that condition. We merely saw ourselves as bigger than that condition, and then we overcame it. I am not my handicap. I am not my job. I am not my race. I am not my color. I am not this. This is who I am, you may have said to yourself as you overcame those conditions. If you were someone that has done this, you have used the illusion of conditionality to recreate and reinvent yourself anew. And when you see the conditions of your life as the illusions they truly are, you can change them. It is at this point in your life that you start to consciously create, not just merely notice the conditions and circumstances of your life. Because now you know you have always been and always will be the perceiver and definer of every condition. What others perceive as poverty, you perceive as abundance. What one person defines as defeat, you define as a victory. This way, you will live your life as a creator of every condition within it and accepting 100% responsibility for all that encompasses that. And in this exact wonderful moment that occurs, you will stop blaming anyone else for your conditions. And the entire way you experience life, the past, the present, the future, will change. It is then that you will realize that you have never been taken advantage of or been a victim, because you will see that there are truly no victims of life, only victors of life. Told you to bear with me. Hopefully that describes that a little bit better. If not, send me a note. I'd love to hear from you. Anyway, thank you so much for listening to today's episode, and I'm so happy to have you here with me again, and I look forward to seeing you again on the next episode of Men on Fire, the 5-Minute Message. Take care, and bye for now. Hey, do you think 3 words can change your life? Well, I know they can. Whether you want to leave a dead-end job or conquer addiction, heal a relationship, master your finances, or grow a business, the 3 words you need are, you're the one. That's right, you are definitely the one. How do I know? Because I'm the one too. And those 3 words have changed my life. It's the title of my new trilogy of books, and the first 2 are available right now at micahwren.com. Thank you so much for listening to today's episode. As always, keep what feels good and dump what doesn't. And remember, live without judgment, give without expectation, and love for no reason. Follow those 3 simple expressions, and you'll be well on your way to an inspirational, intentional, and successful life. Until next time, you're the one.